Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my 1 to 99 thieving guide, and in this guide I'll show you all the different ways to get to 99. There's quite a few alternate methods you can do when you get to the mid to late levels. There's even one at 90 plus that's up to 800k XP an hour. As always, we're going to talk about a couple of useful items. The first useful item I'm going to speak about is the Arduin Cloak 3 and 4, obtained from completing the RD tasks doing hard and elite. These cloaks increase the chance of successfully pickpocketing anywhere in Runescape. This is especially helpful for dwarf traders and elves at 90 plus, definitely worth getting at the higher levels. Next up is the Black Ibis outfit. This outfit is obtained from the Pyramid Plunder minigame. There is a random chance to get it while looting the urns. The Scepter of Gods increases this chance. The chance is pretty slim, and it's around 1 in every couple of million XP gained here. So doing it while training may give you 1 piece or 2 if you're lucky, but it may not give you the whole set. Each piece gives 1% bonus, and there's 4 pieces. If you have all 4 you get 5%. Another useful item is Familiars. These Familiars aid in thieving. At level 47 summoning, you can use a +2 visible boost on your Magpie, and at 62 you can use a +4 visible level boost with the Abyssal Lurker. The Abyssal Lurker is really helpful when boosting up to that next thing you gotta do. It aids you so much, especially doing Prif Thieving or Dwarf Traders. It gets you to that level so much faster, it's unreal. Next up we have Gloves of Silence. These are really good gloves until you obtain the exoskeleton suit from completing Plague's End. These gloves increase the pickpocketing success rate by 5%. They're cheap to buy from the GE and they require 54 hunter to wear. These are really good for the early levels before you get the exoskeleton suit to pickpocket with. This leads us into the exoskeleton set. This set is rewarded from the Plague's End quest once you complete it. Wearing the full set, which consists of 4 pieces, gives the following: a 25% chance to avoid being stunned, a 25% chance to avoid being bitten in Pyramid Plunder when thieving the urns. The bracers are Gloves of Silence if you have 75 Hunter, which means you don't have to buy Gloves of Silence anymore because these bracers are the exact same thing. It gives the XP boost of your Black Ibis set pieces if they're already in your bank. So if you have 2 pieces it will give you 2%, if you have the whole set it will give you 5%. So you can wear this suit and still get your XP bonus from your Black Ibis. This is literally your best friend when thieving. It's such a good outfit. To start off thieving, levels 1 to 5, you're going to want to thieve Pompous Merchants. These Pompous Merchants give 8 XP each, which means you have to pocket these 49 times to get to level 5. They're located in Thieving, and I'll show you quickly. These Pompous Merchants are conveniently right next to this lodestone in Thieving. So all you got to do is right click, pickpocket them, do this until you're level 5. Simple as. Gives you a little tiny bit of GP as well. Next up, levels 5 to 15, we want to thieve bakery stalls. These stalls give 16 XP each, and the cakes help as food for later on, so it's good to keep them. There's a bank really close so you can bank it. You have to pickpocket these stalls 127 times to get to level 15. These stalls are in Arduin, so I'll quickly show you where they are as well. These bakery stalls are located in East RD. So I'm right here in the middle of the marketplace in RD. There's a lodestone right here you can pick up, so it's nice and easy to get to. For this method you will probably want a weapon because these guards can attack you when you're pickpocketing from the baker's stall, but once you kill the guard it's usually fine. So if you stand where I'm standing, you'll be able to steal from the bakery stall, and then it has a refresh timer. You click it again, you steal, you click it again. Sometimes the guards will catch up, but you can steal it before the guard catches you. Then once you got it, you just keep stealing, keep stealing. Nice and easy way to get 15. You have to do this 127 times. Really takes no time at all. Levels 15 to 41, you're going to want to go to the Thieves Guild doors. Levels 15 to 35, you're going to get 55 to 61k XP an hour with only the top 3 doors able to be picked. Levels 35 to 41, you're going to get 75 to 82k XP an hour with all 6 doors being able to be picklocked. You're going to want to hop worlds once you've picklocked all the doors you can do, and then you can picklock them again and hop the worlds, picklock them again, and you just keep hopping or pick hopping to your friends, etc. This requires the buyers and sellers quests to go to. I'll show you where they are and how to do them. This method, you can go to the Lumbridge lodestone, run up. If you've done the quests required for this, you'll know where it is. You go up behind this house and you have to enter this trapdoor. Down here we'll go to the Thieves Guild. So as long as you've done the quest, you'll be able to go through the door. And the Thieves Guild doors are over here. So if you're not quite the level required, which is 35, you won't be able to do these bottom doors. It's better XP just to open up the doors and not open up the chests. In this, I just show you how much XP you get from the chest. It's literally not worth it. Just open up the doors, do all 6 doors if you can, just do the top 3 if you can't. Hop worlds when you get all 6 open. Once you hop worlds, undo 6 again, hop worlds, undo 6 again, hop worlds, etc, etc. It's quite repetitive, but the XP at level 15 is absolutely insane, and you'll get to 41 in no time. At levels 41 plus, you can choose where you want to stop doing this and what method you want to do next. I'll show you a few different choices in the next few parts so you can choose what you want to do. But at 41 you're going to want to do Koshing Volunteers. The XP for Koshing Volunteers scales with your level, so it's consistently good XP per hour leading up to the 90s. You can choose where you wish to stop and whether you even want to stop. You can do this all the way to 90 if you really want to. For example, at level 50 you get 139 XP per loot, but at 60 you get 154.3 per loot, so you're getting more XP at the higher levels you are. The feud quest is required for this method so you can learn how to use your blackjack. The next part, if you don't have your rubber blackjack, you can buy it from this guy's store in the Thieves Guild. So now we want to kosh a volunteer. So what we got to do is just lure one of them. It may take a couple of lures to get him in the right place. So you want to lure him so he's following you, and you want to trap him in this room. Quickly shut the door behind him, so now he's trapped in this room. To right click and lure him, you can hold down space the whole time to skip all of the conversations you'll have. Once you've right clicked, lured him, skip the conversation with space, you can then knock him out and pickpocket him 2 times. You can pickpocket him 3 times if you're really fast, but normally it's around 2 times unless you're really good and really quick at what you're doing. So just remember, right click, lure, skip the cutscenes with space held down, knock him out, pickpocket him 2 or 3 times, do the exact same thing, keep repeating it. It's quite click intensive, but it's really easy and good XP an hour. You can stop doing volunteers at 65 and do blackjacking, men fight thugs all the way to 81 or 90. You can get really good XP an hour if you're efficient with this method. It's really click intensive, but I personally did this all the way to 90 thieving because I found it really effective and I was getting around 230k XP an hour. The feud quest is required here also to do the blackjacking. In this method, unlike Koshing Volunteers, you don't have to hold down spacebar to skip all the conversation every time. You can just knock them out, pickpocket them, knock them out, pickpocket them. If they catch you, you just quickly pickpocket them. So I'll quickly show you how to do that and how to do it efficiently in a second. You want to go to Polivinich. So you want to go to the Shanty Pass. You can fast travel with the Rug Merchant over here and just run down. Once here, you want to trap one of the Menophyte thugs into a house. So once you've trapped one of these thugs in the house, you literally don't have to speak to them like you do with the koshing. So this is why I prefer this method. You don't have to lure and skip any cutscenes. You just knock him out, you pickpocket him, and then you can do it twice or 3 times if you're really fast. So if he quickly catches you, if you pickpocket him, as soon as he catches you, he won't attack you. Normally he'd attack you, but if you pickpocket him, as soon as he attacks you, he stops. So you can carry on knocking him out and pickpocketing him. If you run out of your inventory of food, you can take the noted food, like I have in my inventory, because there's a general store here. You can sell the noted food to the general store, then buy it back unnoted. This means you don't have to go to the bank, you can just literally stay here for ages. Next up from your choice of methods you can do is Pyramid Plunder from 71 or 81 to 90. Pyramid Plunder is okay because you have a chance to gain that Black Ibis set I spoke about earlier while leveling this way, which is a nice bonus if you can get a piece or 2 while getting to 90. The Pharaoh's Scepter really helps here because obviously it gives you the increased chance for the Black Ibis set and teleports you straight there. The Ichelin's Little Helper quest is needed to access Sophenham. This is only around 130k to 160k XP an hour depending if you're level 71 or 81. This means it's slower than the other methods we've spoke about, but it's less click intensive. It's still really click intensive, but just nowhere near as much as the others. The others are just really, really click intensive. To be completely honest, I don't think it's worth doing Pyramid Plunder because the chance for Black Ibis is so low anyway. You probably will only get one piece while getting to level 90. These are just the really awkward and hard thieving levels to get through. If you can get through these levels between 71 and 90, then you're pretty solid. So once you get to 90, everything starts becoming smooth sailing and much easier. Just get through this and you'll be fine. For Pyramid Plunder, you can teleport straight here with your scepter, or you can just go through this pyramid. So this Guardian Mummy, you can start the minigame. Once you started your minigame, you want to just quickly pass the spear traps. Once you pass the spear trap, you want to pick lock tomb doors. And then it will take you to the next place if it was the right door. So now you want to pass the spear trap again. You want to pick lock some more tomb doors. That one leads to a dead end. We'll pick lock another one. We want to get to a floor that's good. So typically when you're leveling, you won't have all floors unlocked, so you'll go to the highest floor possible. So now we're on the level 71 room. We're going to want to search all the urns in this room. If you have a full inventory, it will just drop the stuff on the floor so you can carry as much food as you want. As you can see, my outfit stopped me getting stunned, which is awesome. Then once you've looted everything in this room, you can move on to the next room. You want to typically do the 2 highest rooms you can. You normally have enough time to do the 2 highest rooms, or most of them. There you go. Then once you're done, you just repeat the process. Simple as. Next up we have Monkey Knife Fighters. This is personally my least favourite method of training because if you get too many fouled pickpockets, you can just easily be sent to jail. Then you have to get out of the jail, dodge the monkeys again, get back in place, and you're just losing out on so much experience. Although from level 70 to 90 you can do this. It's similar to blackjacking. You'll need a gorilla monkey gree, which means you need to kill a gorilla, pick up his bones, do like you did in the Monkey Madness quest to get the gree. If you use the gorilla's bones, you'll have a gorilla gree. You'll punch the knife fighters and pickpocket them when they're knocked out. Pretty much exactly the same way as you do in blackjacking. You need to do the Do No Evil quests to complete this. It can be risky, so I honestly really wouldn't do it because when I tried doing this method, I got sent to jail like twice. It got me frustrated and then I just stopped. If you do really want to put up with this method, it's 200 to 240k XP an hour if you're really efficient at doing it. So it's similar to Men Are Fight Thugs, but personally you don't get sent to jail when doing those, so why not just stick to doing those? Finally, we're out of those stupid levels that are so grindy between the levels of 70 to 90. But what you can do on Dwarf Traders is boost up from 86. So if you have a Abyssal Lurker, you can use the special attack on the Abyssal Lurker. It will boost you 4 levels in Thieving. So you can go from 86 all the way to 90 just from his special move. You can boost up and thieve the Dwarf Traders. You can do Dwarf Traders till 93 or 99. It's up to you. Normal pickpocketing with Exoskeleton Suit is around 250 to 375k XP an hour, which is just great. But to make it even better, if you've done the Within the Light quest, you can use Crystal Mask and Light Form prayers to reduce the chance of you being caught drastically. This allows you to pickpocket a lot more in an hour and is up to 800k XP an hour, which is insane. If you can get 800k XP an hour, imagine how quick you're going to get 99. Dwarf Traders are great, but they are so click intensive. You need to constantly click in the same spot. It can get quite painful on your finger, so when you want to take a break or if you don't fancy doing that, I'll show you the alternate method at 93. I'll leave links in the description for the Crystal Mask spell and the Light Form prayer for extra information if you're interested in that. So for Dwarf Traders in Keldagrim, you're going to want to have your Abyssal Lurkers and your Scrolls. You have some sharks, and I take a super restore, so it restores my summoning points so I can renew my Abyssal Lurker when it's run out. What you want to do is, from the bank you want to run up here, and this is the place where you will find the Dwarf Traders. Up here you'll have Dwarf Traders. World 48 that requires total level 2400 plus, so it's hard to reach for some people, is the Dwarf Trader world. There'll be people there who already lured the guards into the rooms for you. But if you don't have that level or you want to do it yourself, it's pretty simple. You just attack 1 or 2 of them, lure them to one of the 4 rooms, close the door on them, like you did when you're luring with the blackjack in. Make sure you get around 2 guards in each room. Then once they're all done, you can start thieving. Now all the guards are lured. All you got to do to pickpocket the traders, I'm going to summon one of my abyssal lurkers. I'll open up my follower details so I can easily do my special move. So if I pop my special move, my thieving level is now 103 out of 99, which means it's boosted 4 levels. So now if I just spam the dwarf trader, I'll be able to pickpocket it from him. They catch you quite often, so this exoskeleton suit is really helpful here, and obviously your RD cloak, things like that. So then you just keep spamming them. You get quite good loot here as well. As you can see, every pickpocket is 556 to 557 XP each, which is just crazy really, like that's just silly XP. Lastly, my favourite method, obviously because it's AFK, I love AFK methods, is Elves Imprisoners. From level 93 to 99, you unlock the ability to pickpocket each clan with Imprisoners between the levels of 91 to 98. You unlock 1 clan at every level. Using the Abyssal Lurker special ability, you get that +4 visible boost. This allows you to pickpocket from clans early, so if you're level 93 you can pickpocket from every single clan except for 1. This means you should be able to pickpocket from every clan, and then by the end of getting caught from the 7th clan, this means that the first clan you pickpocketed from will have forgotten that you pickpocketed from them, and then you can pickpocket again and do the circle and loop it. Obviously when you get to 94 you can pickpocket every single clan. This makes it even easier, and it's just insane. It's 325k XP an hour and completely AFK while you're pickpocketing. You just click it and it pickpockets. It's even good money, it's around 1 to 1.5 mil an hour. These elves are just great, they're my favourite by far. Lastly with elves, all you got to do is obviously use your Abyssal Lurker boost up to get your 4 level boost in your thieving. So I'm 103 out of 99 thieving. Then just go pickpocket a worker. Now you can just AFK for a little bit until they catch you. The voice of Seren will change. It's a 20% buff to thieving XP depending on the clans on the voices. So just do the clans with the voice of Seren first and then do the rest. It's always better that way because you're getting the 20% bonus XP. Once the one you're pickpocketing catches you, they'll have an icon above their head, meaning you can't pickpocket that one. Once you get 3 strikes, you can't pickpocket any of them for 30 minutes. This means that you have to move on to a next clan in 30 minutes. That's why you want to boost up to 97 and be able to do 7 clans. This leads to you being able to do every clan and then having the 30-minute reset, so you can then loot the first clan again and just keep going in a big loop. Once you get 3 strikes, you just move on to the next clan, get 3 strikes there, move on to the next, get 3 strikes there, move on to the next, and just repeat it for all 7 clans. Obviously when you're 94 plus, you can do all 8 clans. I hope this guide has been helpful to you. If it was, please give it a like. I spent quite a lot of time doing this and I hope it is helpful. Please subscribe if you're new, and write in the comment section below if there's anything else you'd like to see, whether it be the next 99 guide or any other guide or anything in general. What would you like to see? Just let me know. Thanks for all the support. Until next time, see ya.